Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking, heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle, as we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another SEC team, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over. First and
10. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield, it's Vandegrift. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it at the 15. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Missouri offense will take over. First and 10.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Cook. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll pitch it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Cook. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he get there on the ground? The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Vandegrift. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it. Looks like Kentucky will have the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Missouri offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on it. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. Makes the catch. It's Burden. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Scanning the field, it's Cook. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He could be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. The shotgun running play call. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Vandegrift. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the defense bows up and stuffs him right at the line. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on 4th down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Football comes out. The offense recovers the fumble. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Missouri.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Back to pass. It's Cook. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Now they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The attempt is no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Play action here on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Vandegrift. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
This offense is clicking. Everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Kentucky. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Missouri offense will take over. First and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
To throw, it's Cook. The ball is caught. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to chuck it again. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Cook. The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Burden. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. Aren't you taught on defense, Curtin? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Missouri, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, and this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
To the air, it's Vandegrift. Receiver makes the grab. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. How about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Looking to throw again. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Missouri, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. He's got it for a big game. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Kentucky 35, Missouri 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Great move in the open field. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball was spotted about the 31. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Back to throw. It's Vandegrift. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Scanning the field. It's Cook. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Burden. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. There's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Vandegrift. Defense is coming after him. This time, a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to run.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the beatdown continues.
I think this receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Now the important point after attempt.
Extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Missouri offense will take over. First and 10.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Back to throw. It's Cook. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is
they trap him and sack him back at the 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, let's be honest, not too many people out there really gave them a chance to win this football game, but they come up with a signature upset.
I think we're as surprised as anybody with how this game really played out. You got to give all the credit to this football team. They came out, beat a very talented team, and they put the college football world on notice.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.